Hi guys, hope everyone is doing well. Today I've got an interesting video. I'm going to do a catch up on the guess the price of the wonderful chisel, which I showed in the last one. This is a sort of magnificent chisel, and it was definitely my big purchase of the day. And it's Isorby Turner, and Joseph Turner was born in 1810 and died in 1895. At the age of, I think, 85. So he lived a very long life. And this was probably from the 1860s when he was around 50 years old or so. So this is a magnificent salesman sample. The chap I bought it off insisted it was from the Great Exhibition. And it's quite magnificent. A really, really wonderful example of a chisel. Just really nice. So first things first, how much did I pay for it? Well, the seller bought it for £600 off another chap, and he wanted £750 for it. And I ended up buying it for £680 after a fair bit of haggling, which I don't think was a bad price for such a wonderful item. But I think in the camera, it's hard to sort of guess, if you get my drift, or see the quality of it. But it is quite magnificent. Most of you are on the lower end, but Pat, I think it's Pat, 5834 said 250, which is the closest. Most of you are around the 175 to 200 pounds mark, which is what I would like to pay for it. It's the exact amount I would like to pay for it, but unfortunately it wasn't possible because the seller paid 600 pounds for it, and that's a fact. So so well done to you. Well done, that's a great guess. So recently, I've not bought a whole lot. When I was going down with my buddy Zaffa and I bought the chisel, he showed me a wonderful pig anvil. And this is a bronze pig anvil. It says bronze forged, and it's got a letter C. And on this side, it's got 1901. So it's 124 years old, 5 years old. And it's magnificent. Now, I do have one already, a smaller version, which I got off my friend Leslie. But I really like pig anvils. They're my favourite shape. So he kindly let me have this. So thank you, Zaffa. It's a magnificent example. And it's a fair bit bigger than the one I have. And I really, really like it. It's fantastic. I do have a big one, which I think I might show you in the video, from 1836. So quite a bit older than this one. So I'll show you that. The next item I got was this one here. This is a number 90 Ghidorah original 12-inch fishtail wrench, and I'm going to show you. I do have a few of those in my collection, which is rather nice. So I think they're in the garden at the minute, so I'm going to show you those when I go out there. So that's going to be a really nice addition. And then for some reason, I'm not quite sure why I bought this, because it's an unbranded version of an American design called Fritzl. And the Fritz wrench was the original. This is a German copy, but it's a slightly different length to the one I have. Actually, Alex Tools has got a magnificent collection of these. You'd never know because he never shows anything, but he has got a magnificent collection of these. Maybe one day he might show it. He's got most of the ones I've come across as well. Now this one here, this one just looks like a generic Clyburn. It's a number 7, and it's a J. Carter and Sons, Manchester. Now they were based out of Salford, and I have a few of those wrenches already. Let me show you the ones I currently have. And I saw this one and I thought, do you know what, I'm going to go for that. So I have a few of these J. Carters. I have a number 1, a number 2, a number 3. This one's marked slightly different, a number 5, and it's stamped on the wrong side. So whoever did this has done it the exact opposite of everybody else. So he must have been a rebel in the factory, but a number 5 nonetheless. So I have a 1, 2, 3, 5, and now a number 7 J. Carter and Sons out of, so some of them say Manchester and some of them say Salford. This one says Salford, which is in Manchester. It's where Manchester United Football Club is based, in Salford, or Stretford. Very, very close anyway. So that's nice to have another edition. So I've got 5 sizes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they've all got numbers on the end. number 80, 65, 63, 65, 77, and a 15. These are all random numbers. Not sure, maybe they're the number of them made in order. Don't know. But either way, fascinating, and it's nice because they're from my home city. So nice addition I found recently. But the absolute pièce de résistance, I would swap everything here shown in the video, including this beautiful anvil, for the next item, which is extremely rare. Now this is I really want to show the writing on this. This is a O'Neill's Patent Universal Spanner. Hopefully you can see that. And this is a magnificent spanner. It's so magnificent that it would come red rusty. Over here would have said Fairby, but it's been pitted, but you can still make out O'Neill's Patent. And it was so important. I actually got the wire wheel out and I cleaned this one here, which was quite rusty as well, this wonderful Win Timmins Patent. And I also cleaned this J Fenn wrench from 1842, which was a little bit dirty as well, so I give that a clean and a bit of a wax. So I cleaned 3, which is nice. But I'm super pleased with this wrench. It's very early. This is a Fairby's Patent from 1862, and you can see John Fairby was part of the Mr. Clyburn, Fairby Clyburn. Buddings, shall I say, and Buddings and Clyburn. So these are very early. So I have 3 original Clyburn Fairby spanners, and now I have one 15-inch Fairby Universal spanner. So this is a magnificent, it's very rare. This is from the 1862 catalogue. The spanners themselves are probably from the 1840s. So very, very rare, and it's super nice to have John Fairby. You can see he was born in 18... was it his wife? His wife in 18 blah blah. Anyway, very, very early, and I'm super pleased to have one of these wrenches, because Ron had one, but I never got it when I picked up his collection. So I was really pleased to find one. Very, very special. So the Buddings Fairby Shroud, Gloucestershire, the Buddings Patent. I have these 2 here, which have been modified. So this is what the Buddings design normally looks like. And you see this one has been filled in with steel and then wedged here. And this one's had the bottom of it shaved off and then put a wedge. So these are 2 I don't know if they've been done at the factory or done afterwards, turned from a wheel to a wedge. I don't know, maybe people prefer to wedge, but these 2 have been adapted. This one, the Fairby Shroud Gloucestershire Buddings, is what it should look like, and I do have a few more in the drawer which I've not showed you. So I was so pleased to find this wrench. It's one of the best things I've ever found on eBay, and it was extremely modestly priced, so I was really lucky to get it. So big thanks to my good friend Zaffa for the wonderful anvil. I'm really quite pleased to add another J Carter to the collection. Not sure why I bought that. I think it was a bit of boredom on eBay. I'm going to show you where to put the chisel, because one chap wondered where to put the chisel, and I'm going to put these items away and show you where to put them. All right, thanks for watching. Let's get these items put away. Right guys, so I've put the wonderful new Carter wrench in my sort of Clyburn, mostly Clyburn early spanners, so I'm quite pleased with that one. And then over here we've got the Buddings drawer, and then we have a few Buddings spanners here, and we've got this Fairby, which is a similar ilk, which will go there. So I'm really pleased with that one. I think it's absolutely fantastic, super duper. For the wonderful chap who was wondering where I put the Isorby, which is the Joseph Turner and Son large chisel, I put it next to this large sort of auger bit, which is also 1800s or 19th century display piece, and I put it over here. I do like advertising items, and I think that's a really nice one, that chisel, so I was really pleased with it. So right guys, this is my sort of Fritzl or off-brand Fritzl drawer, and we have this new larger size, so 3 sizes of them. I do suspect they're probably German and copies of the original Fritzl, which is this one here. I only have one because Alex has got them all, but still quite pleased. And then over here we've got the 4, 6, 8, 10, and I believe this makes a complete set, possibly the only one to have it in the world, a complete set of Ghidorah alligator wrenches. I've never seen, you don't see these very often, especially the 4-inch ones. They're quite unique, so this is a nice addition, so I was quite pleased with that. Rather nice. And then here is the anvil I was talking about. So you can see here it's from 1836, and then these are slightly more modern, but still not very modern examples, so I was quite pleased with that. So yeah, some nice additions to the collection there, super pleased. Thanks for watching, and I think it was Pat, well done for the guess. All right, thanks for watching, have a great day, bye.